Good morning. Hey, I'm going to talk about the new pond real quick because I think we hit another level of stabilization on it. But before I do that, I'm going to spin around and just show you that this area here where the big rain event where water kind of went down, shot down this way, I ended up with a little erosion dip there. So as you can see there, I put a round bale there, kind of give it some protection, let that hay break down. I mean, the cows were able to eat it and stuff, but it's still gonna leave like a 6 to 8 inch mat of hay there. So anyway, we'll start healing that little runoff area there. But the big excitement here is the new pond, and I hit another level of stability. I don't know if you can see down here, but you got a little drop off about right here. And like after my big 3-inch rain event, probably as soon as the things subsided, the water level was down to here. Now I'm past over here. Another marker for me is this rock right here. Normally the high level mark is going to be at the bottom of that rock, and then after that 3-inch rain event, I think it dropped down maybe 8 inches below that. But like I said, we're here at a new high level. And what I did, like a couple of years ago, this pond, it's not just a bowl. There's a bowl and then another bowl in there. And after the pond was built, whatever failure that happened on this, I don't know if something cracked underneath, but the water would fall down until it was dry. I followed with sticks, but really didn't need it because it just, I was following it down, putting sticks on the edge, seeing where the level point was. That tells you that everything above that is what's leaking. Anyway, it went all the way down till it was dry. So what I did in that secondary bowl down there, I bought a pallet of bentonite clay from a well supplier down here, a well digger, and I just put the whole pallet down there and compressed it down. And after I did that, the pond never dried out. I mean, it may have went down to 8 inches of water, but it never like dried. So I felt like I sealed the very bottom of the pond. But after that, we never did get enough rain to really fill this thing up and see where it was at. Anyway, so after the 3-inch rain event, I think the water level dropped maybe 8 inches until we got the next rain event, which filled it up. And this was a 2.5 inch of rain. Anyway, I ended up go ahead and applying the Dammit pond sealer. And some of you may say, hey, you're whatever, poison, you shouldn't be doing that. I'll tell you my justification. I watch everything that Jeff Lawton produces on his YouTube channel, and I think we can all respect the work he's doing. Anyway, he made 4 different references and 4 different videos to the Dammit pond sealer, and that was enough for me to say, okay, I'm gonna do it. But what I did, when I looked at this thing when it was low, and I'd made reference in previous videos, but this side of the slope seemed like it had clay, and this is part of just getting familiar with your geography, whatever. This side was kind of gravelly. So this side, I suspected this side was the problem. So I did my application pretty much just focused on this side of the pond to seal that side up. Anyway, it seems like it's working. And now that it's working, I'm real excited about 2 things, and this will be coming up in the springtime. One is putting some fish in here, and the other is getting the vegetation in here. Now, I used to be pretty active on Permies.com, which is a forum, and this whole pond build was documented on that. But one of the members south of us had just vegetated a pond and had a bunch of leftover, and she sent it to me, and it was great. And I kind of focused on this edge here, and I had planted water plants, some that can stay on the bank, some that can be submerged in the water. But I had a nice little planting there, but I did it right after the pond was built, not knowing it wasn't stable. So they did last that year and then came back the next year. But after that, the water never got anywhere close to the edge. It was way down, so I don't think they survived. But I'm excited about next year, just doing it again. And even if I had to pump a little water in here, I think I might do that. I'm kind of, right here there's Zach had put stumps and branches and a big concrete culvert I had on my land, and kind of just chained it all together and dropped it here for fish habitat. But there's a culvert in here, and it's kind of sitting at an angle. So as soon as I can see that culvert top exposed, I'll probably add a little water. I think it being at the top is kind of what I'm going to gauge as my full level. So if it gets below that, I'll just maybe turn the well water on for a few hours. Anyway, and then probably get some lilies over here. So I think we're going to hopefully see a nice transformation here next year with it. And I hope everything I'm saying about the stability is true. We are still in a drought, but we're 2 notches below the extreme drought. Now I think there's like 5 or 6 classifications, but we're 2 notches below the worst drought right now from the rains we've gotten. And that's not bad, because if we get our spring rains in May, I feel like we've already got a jump start for next year, just having a full pond. I guess that's all I really wanted to talk about today, but I'm just real excited about the future of this, and just wanted to let you know that I think it's stable, and how I think I got it stable. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day.